not doing anything that's going to put that additional pressure, particularly from sort of an upward movement on my leg. So yeah, a lot of slowing it down, really thinking about, right, what muscles am I using? You know, I think when I used to train a few years ago, I'd go quite quick, but now, because of this and because of obviously learning as I've been going through my time with THQ, just learning to slow it down, and actually I think I've probably seen better results doing that than when I was doing it really quick. And I've got a lot more confidence in my knee now, because I don't have a lot of confidence in it generally, because I can be walking and it'll pop out. But since I've been coming back, I've really sort of built the muscles around it, like my quads and everything else, so it doesn't happen as often. But I've definitely got more confidence than what I had before in it because of the training, the structure and the support.
Brilliant. I think that's life-changing. So what have you done before THQ, and what made you want to give THQ a go?
I've pretty much done every diet going. I think as a lot of people have over the years. I've tried everything, like your low-calorie ones, your fad diets, everything. I've always been someone that's been interested in the gym anyway. I used to go from sort of the age of 16 just to a general gym, and a lot of it was cardio. I always avoided weights, didn't really understand it. Coming to THQ was because my brother was actually a member a few years ago, and I saw the results that he'd had. So I was like, oh, I'll give it a go. And then I've just learnt so much with it about actually what I was doing before wouldn't have been working, because I was hammering cardio but not feeling my body properly.
Yep.
You know, not your body shape. My body shape wasn't changing with the amount of cardio that I was doing. I was losing weight and getting slimmer, but probably we always talk about wanting to tone up. You know, and that's sort of a common buzzword, but actually it was gaining that understanding of toning up means building muscle, you know, dropping body fat, but also building muscle. And I saw that, like I say, in my brother's results, and it was like, right, well, I want to give it a go, and it's just given me that education whilst I've been at THQ, and I just said I wouldn't go anywhere else now.
Brilliant. What worries did you have before you started?
So I'm going to split this, because obviously I came back a couple of years ago, and then I was also a member like 5 years ago. When I first started 5 years ago, it was, I'm not going to be able to do it. You know, it was something completely different. I'd never lifted weights before, don't know what I'm going to be doing. Everyone in the gym's going to know more than me. I'm going to be like a fish out of water and stick out like a sore thumb. But then it was nothing like that. You know, I felt really welcome. I didn't really give it a proper shot that time, because obviously with my knee injury and everything. But then coming back this time in 2023, I didn't have any worries, because I knew what I was coming back to. I knew how supportive the trainers were. I knew how supportive the group was. You know, whatever session you're on, whether it's a morning one or an evening one, everyone's so supportive. And, you know, it doesn't matter if you're picking up